King here. Goodness, this week got off to a wonderful start, a very affirming start, if you will, and that was with an in-person meeting of our church governing board. I mentioned to you a couple weeks ago that we've got 3 national boards, lots of board meetings happening. This is board meeting season, led off here by the church governing board at an in-person meeting chaired by Jeff Holstinger from our Northern Rockies affiliate, happening right there in the heart of New Orleans. Great meeting, at the same time combining it with a minister's boot camp. Wonderful training and study session happening following the board meeting for the next couple of days. This was great work, and of course, as we know, it's the inspiration for our work. It inspires our work, and so it's important for our folks to have that chance to convene and gather, study, and learn together, and at the same time, make great plans for building this out even further and seeing us impact the world and impact our clients in a very positive way. So thank you to all of you for giving the time to that. It was time well spent, and thank you to the staff. To our chief ministry officer, if you will, Reverend James Marshall, who did a fantastic job, in his team, Sophie Berry and Sierra Pugh, they did a fantastic job planning this. These things are like planning a wedding, you know, and so they did a fantastic job with it, making sure that folks had what they need, and at the same time have that time to study and learn and really spread the word, if you will. So thanks to all of you for that. Now, of course, we had some other sort of exciting things and exciting news things to deal with this past week, and that, of course, was with the funding freeze announcement and those kinds of things. We formed major dialogue groups around those things, to sort of discuss what to do next. Meetings of our CFOs, CEOs, major discussions, major dialogue. Before things happened towards the end of the week, we found out that both HUD and VA had sort of passed muster, and everything was going to be good with them, and that was great to hear. And then shortly following that, we heard that, of course, the freeze had been rescinded. Now, you know, this thing, as we've learned now, this could change in 48 hours, and so we are ready to sort of stay engaged. Our groups are continuing to meet. When all of this happened, I made the decision to move this, as far as the dialogue of this and the constant study of this, into our strategic planning task force, which is being chaired by Mike Boyd, who's the vice chair of our board, and he is supported ably by the chair of our board, Bill Jennings, serving on that committee, and then they are staffed by our chief innovation and strategy officer, the great Robert Gibson. And so that group has taken on, if you will, this whole area of funding and things that may be changing for us, and how we deal with those changes and make the most out of those changes. And so that is where that will reside for us within our organization, and we are ready and prepared and getting ready every day, and having continued dialogue, continued meetings, continued discussion groups, again, around the various issues that might need to be addressed, and having them so that as they affect the field, we hear about it and are able to engage, if you will. And so staying in touch with our CFOs, with our CEOs, and all of our folks in the field that are literally changing lives every day. We're going to make sure you get to continue doing that, and that we do everything we can to support you doing that, and want to thank you for the fact that you've done that for 120 some odd years, and that's fantastic. But at the same time, everything we do this year is going to be really, really critical as we go through changes, and really want to be prepared and ready to do that. So God bless you. Thank you for all that you do. Appreciate you.